my father just deceased. So I'm sitting back and I'm, at the funeral, and I'm hearing some things about my mom in the past and what's going on. Ended up uncovering that there might have been some foul play going on. So she's been telling me like, this man's been my father, when I don't think that was actually my biological father. I always kind of question, you kind of don't look like me. It's not a lot of habits we share together sometimes. We got along really well, for sure, but I just didn't feel as if that was like someone who resembled me. It's weird.
So let me get this straight. You really didn't get a bond, a father-son bond with this man? We
bonded. It's just certain things you just have a feeling for. And I always felt like it was something weird that wasn't there. Like it just wasn't, like I felt like could potentially, was I adopted or I don't know. But after I talked to some of my cousins and my uncles and aunties, the stories just didn't add up.
So Mrs. Martin, let me ask you, why do you think you feel like this?
Well, I would have to think that that's a personal feeling because your father was your father. I'm sorry that you heard stories when over the past, family gatherings, and they like to tell stories, but honey, they were just stories. Your daddy is your daddy.
Okay. So let me ask you, Mr. Martin, in actuality, do you hope that the man that raised you is your father?
I do. I really do hope it's my dad. I've been brought up to believe it's my dad.
Okay.
But I have my suspicions now that he's deceased. It's too many things that have been brought up. Like, my uncle tells me, he said to me at the funeral, he said like, hey, just to let you know, I know she's my sister, but you may have been lied to about your upbringing. So I just want to let you know, because you deserve to know this. You believe this man was your father for so many years. You might want to look into this. So after my uncle said that, and then a couple more family members said some stuff and they knew some things, I just feel like something was hidden from me.
So let me ask you, Ms. Martin, is it a possibility? Is it any type of possibility that he can have some truth to what they're saying, the uncles and whatever stories that they're feeding to him? Is there any possibility before I get down to these results? Because this case is really going to be devastating to me.
Well, it'll be devastating to him too.
Of course.
And I'm kind of glad you waited till after your father was dead, because he would have been devastated to think that you weren't his dad. I just want you to know that. And I'm not real thrilled with you believing other people over me either. I want you to know that. This is a big step, son. I hope you thought about it carefully and you're thinking about it right now.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, and the answer to your question, ma'am? No. I know
not
who I've been.
Judge.
Excuse me, Judge. I know who I've been with. I know who I've been with since I married your father. Him. So, unless I'm the Virgin Mary and I conceived, you're my son and he was your father.
Nah, that's a fair statement. It seemed like she seemed like she got it all down pat. And I'm praying that this is so. I'm hoping that he is the father. All right, Mr. Martin, so who pushed you to come here today?
My family at the funeral, but what really pushed me was, just going to visit his gravesite every day. I feel like, it's just something I have to know, like a little voice in my head. So, the family already urged me, but it was really going to go visit his gravesite after the funeral that really pushed me.
So what are you prepared to do if he is not the father?
I really don't know what there is to do now. The man raised you until he died. And even if you don't feel like you had the father-son bond that you should have had, lots of fathers and sons don't have what they feel, especially the son. I would be embarrassed and I would feel horrible that the man who was your father didn't raise you, but I can't honestly think of anything that I could do to console you, because he's dead, and at this age, at your age, I have no idea who the father is. Too bad the paternity test couldn't do that.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing I can do.
All right, I have the results right here, and I want to tell you, you seem like you're a fine young man. It seemed like whoever raised you, you have a lot of common sense. You growing up to be this young man that's going to be successful. And despite whatever these results read, I wish you nothing but the best. And I have never had a case like this to come across my desk. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get to the bottom of it. In the case of Mr. Martin, I'm sorry to inform you guys, he was not the father. He was not the father.
Honey, I don't want you to be sad because your father was your father, and we couldn't have kids, and we couldn't handle the thought that we couldn't. And we had the opportunity to adopt a beautiful little boy, and so we did. And it was his wish that you never knew that he wasn't your dad. And I tried to keep that. And your family, they didn't know either. Your dad really wanted to be your dad. All the way. I'm so sorry you had to find out this way, and I wish you would have told him and told us when he was alive. We could have avoided this, and we could have talked about it together as family. I am so sorry.
I wasn't expecting that, and I wasn't expecting this to come out in my courtroom.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that should have just been told to him as once he got a little older.
You should have told him.
Yeah, you should have.
We should.
I mean, what are y'all prepared to do from here on out, moving forward?
Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to be his mother, and I think we should keep your father's memory in our hearts and our minds. Your dad was your dad.
That's not my dad. That's not my dad. You lied to me. That's not my dad.
We did lie.
And I'm gonna find my actual father.
You
is
can
what
do
I'm
that.
gonna
I'll
do.
help you.
That's not my dad, and I'm gonna find my actual father because I'm not putting up with this. I don't even know what to do right now. I feel lost. I feel absolutely lost.
I mean,
I don't even know where to go.
You don't even know where to start.
I don't.
I mean,
Your Honor, is it okay if I leave?
What is the genre? Whenever I'm reading, I like to use my reading glass. Get a pair at ISeeItClear.com.